Alrighty, hello again. This is Terrace Majestus, and we're back. Time to go back to doing some more mining, so we can maybe get one of these two mining weapons. Obviously, we can't get both at this point because there's just not enough time to get to the right point in both community goals. But well, we'll get what we can.
Hello, Trace, is that
Hello.
you?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Got a question for you, boss man. How many carriers can you put in one system at one time?
That depends on the system.
Colonia.
I'm not sure.
There's 124 there right now.
Okay. I guess it's at least 124 then.
Yeah, but if you remember right, when we went with D2, he said that if there's more than 25, we won't have to park on the outside of Colonia because you can't get into Colonia.
Huh. Well, that may have changed, or that may not have. That may not have been true, and that was just the number of people were bantering around. I don't know. But as far as I'm aware, it's not a system limit. It's a number of
Objects.
A number of no, stop. Don't override what I'm saying. Each body can support a certain number of carriers. So it's loosely the sum of the number of carriers each object of certain types can allow. And it's not necessarily the same number per each type. For instance, small moons may have less that can orbit it than a gas giant, and less than maybe more or less than a star, because it depends on exclusion zones and all sorts of other things.
So in theory, a gas giant with no moons should be able to hold quite a bit, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. The gas giant can carry a certain number, and that may depend on whether or not it has a ring and the locations of its moons. But by solo, it may not be more, it may be more, maybe less, I don't know. But in addition to what's around, the gas giant, each moon has a limit. And there's an interaction I'm assuming here. I'm assuming there's an interaction based on spacing. So the orbit size of the moon would limit the number of carriers within that orbit.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
I accept.
Bring up the galaxy map and look at Colonia.
Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy
because
map.
when we went to the crystal shards, I couldn't get in a system that had 45 planets with 20 carriers in it. I mean, it has nothing to do with mining. It's just there's a puzzle going on, and I'm sitting there going, okay. But I like to drop my eye teeth. And if you look at the names of them carriers, the Leviathan came out at 2 o'clock. We're in the last region with Beagle Point. Pandora, we passed Pandora when we were doing the finding the logs, the transmission signals. We passed her 2 or 3 times along from Horsehead Nebula.
I'm not getting
a lot of cannon.
That's
But
weird.
everywhere I've gone to try to jump into, when you had any more than 20, 25 carrier, you can't get in there.
Oh, you know what? Colonia, I believe, is now a manufacturing.
It is. There is a fleet carrier.
But when you buy it, what does it do? It kicks your ass out to the nearest system.
Oh, does it?
Only once it's beyond 100.
Hmm.
The carrier
It's
systems
124.
yeah. So,
I counted them.
and a lot of them are not named, which tells me there's a whole bunch of brand spanking new carriers in that system.
I've only seen 3 that wasn't named.
I've seen most of the ones I've come up on weren't named.
No, you have to click on it for it to show you your name.
Oh, okay. Ah, okay, so that's...
Before you could just highlight over it and it show you, but now you got to click on each one.
Now you got to click on each one. Okay, then I don't know what's going on here.
Okay. Just curiosity.
That's a ton of carriers.
I can't imagine there being over 100 carriers in a single
Count 'em.
system.
Yeah, it's easily that many.
Hmm. How many planetary bodies are there, by the way?
Not enough to support that many carrier slots.
Yeah, that's why I thought.
Oh, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That seems to be the right number around that body. But that group, I don't know what the hell they're orbiting.
Wait, there's a bunch of carriers just laying around in nothingness?
Yeah, I don't know what they're orbiting. Oh, they're orbiting a planetary pair? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on here. I do not know what's
It's
going on
like the
here.
apocalypse is coming, right?
Well, maybe let me make sure my carrier's where it belongs.
Well, you know me, I like a mystery. Something going to be announced Thursday. There's going to be a live broadcast on Galnet. There's going to be a live broadcast on Elite. Something is cooking and it's going to pop off Thursday.
Okay.
Damn, I think. Don't tell me that's the one I own. Oh, yes, I found it! Yes, the third goddamn sample. About time.
All right, my carrier's where it belongs.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I was worried they pulled, jumped all the carriers back to Colonia.
Wouldn't they have to give you a message? Wouldn't
so?
that be a bitch? You're out mining tritium and all of a sudden your carrier jumps without you back someplace that you don't have no clue.
The hell is that? Oh. Right, okay, I'm back here. All right,
Okay, I'm ready to go mining when you are, sir. I just was bringing your attention to it because it just was mind-boggling to me when I can't jump my carrier in to a system because it has 20 to 25 carriers, but there's 124 out there in that one system. Okay.
Yep. It doesn't surprise me that there are systems that can take that many. It surprises me that Colonia can take that many. It doesn't seem to be the right size of system to support that. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
There's the Hazres over there.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, great. We're all completely in the dark over here. Can't see the ring. Oh, okay. Can't see the ring because I'm edge on to it. All right.
Anyways, I thought you might want to heads up about that and just kind of look at it because it's something we don't usually see.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Well, we'll be mining in the dark tonight.
Mining in the dark with another stranger.
We could pick a different spot.
No, we
Oh,
can't.
good guy. Can somebody buy him an education?
You're not doing the mapping, right?
No,
Why
but
can't
No, but they want to be in the hazardous area.
there's only one
That's the only
Hazres. There's only one Hazres on this ring.
Okay.
How do you ever remember to get on Elite every day?
You
How to sign
never
in?
said there was only one.
Actually,
don't
I did
pull
2
that.
days ago. I made the comment as I was looking around seeing if we had options.
There was a low.
Hello?
There was only one hazardous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
So don't say nobody never said because you.
Calm down.
Alright, so I pulled into the Hazres and I'm heading out to 18K.
Well,
And
I'm falling in right behind you.
Everybody and their brother's gonna come after me, but that's okay. Ooh, look, a whole bunch more people jumped in. Oh, how nice.
Cody may never go mining with us again.
What happened?
Last night we were in here mining away,
Yeah.
and I seen that we were getting too close to the center. I said, let's veer wide because we're getting too close to the center. I said, we got some over there, but hopefully they don't see us.
Too late.
Yeah, it was too late.
Oh, God.
And anyways, by the time he got out, he had 6% all left.
Yep.
Yikes.
He doesn't have the shields to be in here.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there taking on 6,
Scan detected.
and I only lost a ring and partial of the second ring, and he was losing a hull. And I told him, I said, get out of here, I'll get their attention. So I went to fire and then we got them coming after me while he jumped into Super Cruise and went back to carrier.
Right.
And when he jumped out, then I jumped out. But yeah, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So don't get any closer than, let's see, between 12 and 14.
Yeah, I like, 16 to 20. That's where I like to be.
Well, we got to talking and I got to wandering, and then when I looked, I thought, because
It's like, oh
it
crap,
depends
I'm
on
too
where
close.
you look.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on where you look. If you turn and look at it, it shows different than if you look in your navigational panel.
Scan detected.
And what was after him was a freaking anaconda.
Oh,
Ouch. Or biots down.
A little over 20. I gotta move in a little bit.
No.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna stop right here and let these guys have fun killing each other.
Yeah. Well, those are. Who are they? Corral Woodland. What? Imperial.
Couple of wanted guys shooting at each other.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he may not want to go mining with me again, but I did get him out without him dying.
Oh, there's some serious security over there. They're just watching the wanted guys take each other apart.
Never interrupt your enemy when he's destroying himself.
Absolutely.
Wow, look at that. Deploy hardport. Who's. Good God.
Boom.
Serious security has deployed hardpoints in a wing of 3. Okay.
Against
Take
the
him out,
pirates, I hope.
Well, they better not be shooting at me. I'm neutral with them. We have no problem. What are they doing? Are they running away from the fight?
Guess so.
Target shields offline.
Okay. Way to go, security.
Run away.
Wait, the security is running away from the pirates?
Yep.
What?
The
What
fight's
hell?
over here in front of us, and they're going to the right.
Oh my lord, what the fuck?
Well, we won't count on you guys saving our asses. That's for sure.
Oh lord. Maybe if you were better than just neutral, maybe they tell you, oh, they're just neutral, screw them
alert.
then.
Acknowledged.
Oh, now they're
Preparing
coming
for
back.
combat.
Prospector limpet engaged.
19%.
Of love.
Asteroid scan complete.
That's not what I'm seeing.
Praisdemium 19.66. Right underneath Leopardite.
Interesting. I've got lepidolite of 32.69 and then material content
Got that?
medium.
Well, it's showing here. Let me shoot one and you see what it says. Yeah, I got the same thing you got. But what do you got?
On yours, I have praseodymium 19.66.
Yeah. But I got the same thing you did.
Okay, let's avoid that rock. It's bugged.
Thanks a lot,
Programming
Elite.
limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
Galite
Galite.
18.
Yeah, but I mean,
Asteroid scan.
Yeah, I know.
complete. Programming limpet
I'm
drone.
just reading it off. I wasn't saying mining it.
yeah. Come on, give me good stuff. Or at least 2 medium stuff. It's amazing how quickly you go from
Prospector limpet engaged.
20 kilometers to 18
Programming
kilometers.
limpet drone. Asteroid scan.
Yeah, that's what got me in trouble.
Prospector
Yeah.
limpet failed.
I shouldn't say me. He got Cody in trouble.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan
excuse me.
complete. Prospector limpet failed.
And what was bad about it is when he hit 50, I said, "Okay, start looking for an exit," and he was trying to, but he has D-rated thrusters.
Oh God. He's
Ooh.
lucky to get out.
D-rated thrusters? And
Yeah,
he
and
was
see, he
able to
told me
outrun?
he had that set up like the
Prospector
TIA
limpet
build,
engaged.
and I thought, well, hell, he won't have no problem getting out because it's got A-rated
Asteroid
thrusters.
scan complete.
Oh, he just run out of money.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me that part, or I'd have started telling him at 80% start running.
Yeah, as soon as they
Yeah.
start firing with a lesser ship, get the hell out. Yeah.
Programming limpet
Yep.
drone. Prospector
But
limpet
he told me he had the TIA build, so I didn't think nothing about it.
What a bad thing to be cheaping out on, though.
78 million. I can understand him going,
Mm,
because he don't have that much
engaged.
yeah.
money. Although the burp, when I told the burp pit about it, they told me to tell him to join their Discord, and they'll give him the credits to buy his A-rated thrusters and set his ship up.
Okay.
Yeah, they're nice guys. They really, you know, they got the money, you know, to or in-game credits to be able to just sponsor people like that.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah.
Prospector limpet
As long as he's trying.
asteroid scan.
Oh yeah, they'll bend over backwards to help
As long
them.
as he's not just trying to get handouts.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Yeah.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh,
yeah, like,
yes.
yeah.
But we still got people
We
on
still
the
got
radar.
people around.
Scan
Yeah.
complete.
Oh, it's security.
Serious security, and the rest are too far away. They're just blips.
Yeah.
All right, I think
Yeah,
I'll
my
just start
ads are-
mining it.
My SRV is farther than I thought it was.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming
Your
limpet
stream is just
drone.
buffering, by the way, Philip.
What?
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet
And boss man,
Yep.
No,
Take a look.
It's
Power to
take a
worked
look
fine.
at Astro's latest video
No.
for
Running
videotaping
Well,
in camera
It may be
suite.
fine. Maybe fine for what you're looking at, but I'm just looking at the buffering.
it might just be on your side then.
Don't think so, because I can see Triss is fine. Triss is buffering fine. Triss streams
Refresh the
fine.
stream then.
Shouldn't have to.
Well, it's according to my end, it's fine.
Okay, it's fine. End of subject.
Nope. I've got no stream from you.
Up.
Anyways, boss man, check out Astro's thing. He gives you all the ways to set up your free camera with your HOTAS and stuff, and tricks on OBS and stuff.
Cool. I'll have to look through that. Power to shields. Power to weapons.
Routing power to shields. Routing power to weapons.
What was that, a 20%er?
24, yeah.
Yeah. Make it 10 tons out of that.
There, I'll slide this way.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
There it is.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector
29
Anyways, I
Delhi.
watched.
Asteroid scan.
Yeah, that'll work.
complete.
Anyways, I watched and 2% Kelton.
Yep.
But I watched his stream and then took screenshots of what he had set for all of his.
Yeah, I went through his last tutorial was how I have mine set up.
On the camera suite.
Not on the camera suite, no, but on his OBS setup.
Okay.
I'll have to see how he's got his camera suite set up because it's.
Yeah. Well, it's new because it has the Odyssey with no blackout and all that stuff.
Right.
So. But see, I haven't
find
really
that
set up my camera suite, so I thought, oh yes.
it's quite. It's okay for finding your bios as well.
Yes, it is.
So that's what I've been using.
Yeah, I know I have to
Doesn't always
reset
work.
mine up because I have it set to the same controls as the ship. And so I can't control the ship and the camera at the same time.
Well, there's one that supposedly frees your camera,
Yeah,
but also allows you to control the ship.
Yep. That's how I've
That's
got it
the
up.
one I want.
well, that's free
I've
camera
got mine
mode,
set
and you
up.
just have different controls for the ship
Yeah.
and for the camera.
Asteroid defeated.
But he also shows you how to set it up on your SRV and on foot.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well,
Or
I'll
he
have to-
shows you where to put the control for SRV and on foot.
Cool.
Because it'd be nice if you're on foot, you could get out and look around the corner to see who's there.
Yep.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged.
Dick.
No, that one got nothing.
Yeah.
Asteroid
I hate
scan
to even tell you now
complete.
that we've seen that first rock tells you fibs.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, I know.
Prospect to limpet
We've
failed.
had that happen a couple of times in the past, and the rock has always did nothing that was either one of the ones.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a group of 3 coming in. Oh, never mind. There's serious security, so who cares? Indite, you're near. Yeah, or whatever.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, my head tracker seems to have gone offline. Oh, yes, my head tracker crashed. Okay.
As long as it's that, not your computer. And Philip,
Huh?
I'm watching. Trice all right, but yours was buffering there, so I don't know what happened.
My video seems fine on my side.
Well, it was, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because I went over and looked, and I'm not in
Drone.
Malaysia.
Prospect to limpet failed.
So when I did get it to reset, it kept buffering and buffering, then it just settled down again.
Yep,
Prospect to limpet engaged.
yeah, like 6%.
Yeah, the system
Asteroid
isn't
scan
big
complete.
enough for this many
Programming
carriers.
limpet drone.
What the hell's going on here?
Well, who knows? They may have upped the
Prospect to
numbers.
limpet failed.
To Colonia specifically? That's,
I guess he wasn't paying no attention to you earlier there, Trace.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
8.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan
I've
complete.
got 7.
Prospect to limpet failed.
I got, okay, 6.77. I hate their damn graphics.
Ah, okay.
Prospect to limpet
Core!
engaged.
It's a monazite core with samarium and nothing good.
Asteroid scan
4.16 Colton,
Programming limpet
Yeah.
drone.
which would give you probably 2
Prospect
tons.
to limpet
Yeah,
failed.
not worth the time.
Because 2 Point gave us 1
Prospect to
ton of
limpet
Colton.
engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged.
4 Point.
Asteroid scan
We got
complete.
internal ellipse. Okay, so I gotta go in a little bit more. Anything above? Below? Nothing really close.
Programming
Guess I'll
limpet
do that
drone.
one.
Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan.
You're an
complete.
Ineite.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Well, I didn't come out here today in mine, so it should all be, you know,
Programming limpet
just
drone.
from us last night.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed.
Shouldn't it have all refreshed by now then?
Not necessarily.
I'm just saying that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's a good rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Asteroid scan complete.
If Lynn had been mining it during the day, it might not have been time to reset yet.
Oh, well, she said she wasn't there mining during the day.
That's the reason why I told Mr. Trace I made sure I didn't come out mining today, so it all should be refresh, regen,
Refresh, yeah.
whatever.
Asteroid depleted. Collection limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Next system.
Yep, I'm gonna have to back up before that big rock hits me.
Yeah, there's a little point on it, and if
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
That big thing just wiped out all my limpets. Alright.
That is a pancake.
Alright, where's the thing? this one?
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Nope.
Asteroid scan complete.
Ooh.
It's funny, if I want to go in towards the hotspot, there's lots of juicy rocks just off to my left. But it'll just keep drawing me closer and closer if I do that.
Yeah. I know all about it, boss man.
The easy way of mining leads you right into where they're gonna get ya.
Yeah.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
Stop here. I'm gonna shoot these two just to my left just to see what they're like.
What?
I'm gonna shoot these two that are like I'm flying by.
Oh, 38.
We'll be over to that one in a minute.
Drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Nothing there.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan
I can put a
complete.
prospector in that one if
Oh,
you
don't
want to
worry
shoot
about
another
it. I
one.
know where it is.
Okay, no.
Prospector limpet engaged.
7.
Okay.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
It don't take long to pick it up, does it?
Nope. I get turned around backwards somehow. How did I get turned around?
Following the rock.
Must have flipped myself upside down.
to run this game.
Well,
Don't know
mine
about an
won't.
older one, but
So, what's your decision, boss man?
Well, I'm restarting my game. I'll jump in and probably go. Given that it's 9:30 already, it's time for me to bail and go sell the ore.
Okay.
what little you've got.
What little I've got, yeah,
You should have at least 40.
yeah.
You got that many, huh?
Well, it doesn't take too many good rocks.
I'm here in the Serendibite hotspot,
Hmm.
and
Hiding.
like here it's Galite 21.65 and silver 8.21, so it's not even that bad over here
Just the
where you
multiplier's
don't have
different.
to. Yeah,
And it's landable, I believe.
but I thought,
Oh,
well,
yep.
since you're gone, I'm gonna come over here so I don't have to
Keep
fight
looking.
too much.
Yeah, don't have to keep looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Landable, terraformable.
But I hate to hear that about your computer. Because if you can't get it booted back up, all the data you saved on it is.
Oh no, the hard drive's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's it's
What hardware did it say it was having problems with?
when my daughter's computer and my wife's computer had this problem, it was the motherboard in both cases.
Mm.
And since those two machines were an exact duplicate of this one, undoubtedly,
Okay.
it's the
It's the
motherboard.
same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, time for me to.
Run.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go into solo so it doesn't have as many networking things to deal with.
That's fine.
Just in case that plays into it. And in any case, I'm gonna beeline it out of here and don't pass go, don't collect $200. But yeah, that's basically the WHEA error is due to a hardware interrupt failure. Power to shields. Power to engines.
Routing power to shields.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Anubis, this isn't the time to nonsense.
No, it's fine.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It starts you far enough away that if you just turn and go, it's not too hard to get out.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
That's not the issue. If your PC's in the middle of dying, every moment you can log in counts.
Well, no, it could take months for this thing to finally keel over.
It's just an annoyance waiting for it to die.
Yeah.
Yes, its performance will gradually degrade over time until it's dead.
But he's run that computer for a year now, knowing it was on its last leg, so.
Yeah. What's taking so long to enter this planet? It's not that big. By its looks.
I have 63 tons. Not an impressive evening, but better than nothing.
Yeah.
Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
Welcome, Commander. I hope you are in good health.
Why, thank you, Carrier. I hope I'm in good health.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Open
come on,
hailing
man. Even
frequencies.
my carrier's into this good health crap.
Requesting docking permission.
Accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander.
It's too bad they don't have voices for the different bridge crews rather than that automated.
Oh, you can't add voice packs to them?
Nope.
You can add some female or male, can't you?
I don't know. Deploy landing gear.
I thought you chose that one because you
Oh,
liked her
that's
voice
true.
better.
Yeah, you can choose it, but they're all automated computer voices. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, there's definitely gravity on this planet.
Landing gear deployed.
This is 1.2 Gs.
Docking confirmed. Engines shutting down. Your ship has docked, Commander.
I'm just glad that you crashed when you did and not when we were in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, no kidding. That would have left you in a tough location.
I would have said, "Oh, shit, run!"
And I wouldn't blame you.
So
Alright.
thanks, computer, for that much, anyways.
Yeah, thanks for
Cause we
small
have a
favors.
coronary. Yeah.
But, I mean, the problem is with the silicon shortage right now, all computer parts are outrageously expensive.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing gear retracted.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charged.
Preparing to fold space.
Goodbye, Commander. Good luck, Commander.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charged.
Preparing for jump.
I just hope this silicon shortage goes away soon so that I can get a new computer or put one together.
Fuel scooping.
That's a big order.
System
Fuel
map.
scoop disengaged.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety presentation. Don't fly with a broken computer. Okay, next. Not much I can do about
Okay.
that.
Apollo 13 entered the atmosphere, returned without a computer.
Incorrect.
It's Fred, wasn't it?
It crashed
They-
when going around the moon, but it rebooted on its way back. Otherwise, they would not have been able to survive.
Yeah, I could have sworn they did the calculations the old-fashioned way. And
There's no way to enter them. Couldn't have happened.
okay.
At least not that I know of. I could be wrong.
Hmm.
But I remember that they congratulated the engineers on having a computer that would self-reboot. The engineers were absolutely surprised. They said, "Hey, I have no idea how it came back up."
Oh, okay. Well, my bad then.
They should not have survived, but somehow the computer rebooted itself.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why they shouldn't have survived. I mean, what could go wrong did go wrong. So
Disengage.
it's amazing they made it back.
Leaving hyperspace.
There's a will, there's a way.
And sometimes you get dumb shit lucky.
Yep.
Open hailing.
And at that time when you know you're gonna die no matter what,
Requesting dock
you're not
information.
afraid to try new and unexperienced things.
Anything to try and survive.
Yeah.
Deploy landing gear.
I believe
Landing gear
NASA was
deployed.
ready to contact the wives and let them know that it was
Yeah.
sorry for your loss.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
I mean, everybody knows if you go into space, you're basically
Yeah.
playing Russian roulette, because there ain't nobody that can come after you, because it takes months for them to set anything up to
Yeah.
go up. So, you know.
I think it's amazing that they've come up with materials that are self-sealing that'll take that much pressure.
Yeah. Or at least they tell us it's self-sealing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it has to be. I mean,
It probably is. Yeah, it's got to be actually.
they've had enough collected enough meteorites from the insides.
Yeah.
And they've had a number of times where a couple of guys out on spacewalks come back with broken legs or arms, or because a micrometeorite shot through the suit.
Yep. And you have to imagine, it doesn't even need to be like anything of substance. I mean, there's all kinds of dust particles too. Even that could tear a hole in your suit.
Yep.
I'd like to know
If
how
it's
the
going
twin
fast
ended up with
enough.
completely different DNA than his brother.
That doesn't surprise me either.
That intrigues me more than the space dust.
Well, the space capsules we've got don't do a great job at blocking out on the different types of radiation they face up there, so it's not too surprising. Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Yeah, but him being exposed to it that much, you just thought he'd come up with some kind of cancer by now.
Yeah.
You'd think so, yeah.
Or some cellular breakdown of sorts.
But he's a senator.
Of course.
Now. But his twin brother also went up in space, but his DNA didn't change.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing gear retracted.
Being abducted and is a different one. Really got a spaceman instead.
Could be.
Not an alien.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Could be.
Well, they keep changing the materials the ships or stuff are made out of, so
Yeah.
the older ones may have blocked whatever caused the change, the newer ones don't.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm just throwing out a possibility,
Yeah.
Because obviously if they met the same conditions, they would both be changed in some way.
You would absolutely think so, yeah. But they both went up about the same era. I don't know what ships they went up on, what the difference is in the ships. Or the rockets, or shuttles, or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charged.
Preparing for jump.
System map. Okay, fine. Don't give it to me. I'll just look it up in the left panel.
Anubis doesn't want to play.
Yeah. You have multiple computers malfunctioning here. Not a good sign. What happens if your landing gear doesn't want to go down?
Oops.
I have buttons for that. I believe in redundant systems.
Hmm.
What sucks is I really can't afford to repair my computer right now. Next year around this time I'll be able to. So it's got a
But
whole...
not just now.
Not just
That's
now,
a long way.
Yeah. Well, I'll just have to hope it holds together. Otherwise, the stream may have to go on hiatus for a little bit.
You could try to get the board repaired.
No.
It's nearly as much as probably costs as much as buying a new one.
More. Because this board is too old. Nobody deals with these anymore.
Okay.
So for me to replace this, I have to get a new motherboard, memory, and
New
CPU.
processor.
Yep.
Luckily, the graphics card is still compatible, so...
Yeah, because memory's
Although-
memory probably too slow now, is it?
You'll want to upgrade that too if you're building the new PC.
The new boards use a different series of memory. This is DDR3, then all the new ones use DDR4. Yes, this is an old computer, and it still plays Elite.
Yep.
It's ancient.
I've got an
Almost.
old computer downstairs that doesn't work.
Almost 7 years old at this point.
Oh, really?
Not my one's even older than that. 10 years older, the one downstairs.
Yeah, I was using a computer that's older at this point until it died
Rotting out of
at the end
FTL.
of last year. Or at the last quarter of last year.
Welcome, Commander. Communications are open if you require docking access.
Back in like August, I had to build the new PC.
Open hailing.
My old one's still running. I got a new one because it was
Requesting
Windows
docking
7,
permission.
and I was going to play
Has been assigned to you.
Microsoft Windows 2020 Flight Simulator. You had to have Windows 10, and I didn't want to update Windows 7 to Windows 10.
Well, a
just got me a
power
new
surge
computer.
caused by a lightning storm fried my video card. So,
Oh, well, that's
And
not a good
I
thing.
have
and
to
two
it
say.
surge.
it was an integrated video card.
Oh,
on
took
that.
out the motherboard.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, it screwed up the motherboard.
I have two surge protectors, and if it gets my computer, the company I got the surge protectors from will replace the computer free of charge.
Really? What
Yeah.
search protector company is this?
APC. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Scan detected.
We're in another period here of daily thunderstorms.
Monsoon
It's so
season.
dark outside, you think it's nearly nighttime.
Yeah, I know.
It's always a wet season. It's just either wet or very wet.
Yep.
And also
yep.
hot. Sunny, wet, hot.
Yep.
That's the three things you get here. All three together, sometimes.
Here in Oklahoma, if you don't like the weather, wait 30 minutes, it'll change.
Well, I liked it when I was in Hawaii. At 4 o'clock every day, liquid sunshine happens.
Liquid.
Yeah.
Well, here you can normally tell when it's going to start raining heavy. The wind picks up first. Wind picks up, they think, there's rain on its way, or it starts getting dark and cloudy and things. There's a thunderstorm coming soon. Normally we don't get them till about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, but this one's an early morning one. So it's unusual.
Well, in Hawaii, 4 o'clock every day, the trade wind's building up moisture up on top of whichever island you happen to be on, that it comes crashing down on the other side as rain.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes of rain coming out of a clear sky. Yep. Liquid sunshine.
I'll park on this planet for the night.
All right, I have limpets. Oh, gotta set up firing groups.
And tomorrow I'll search for
Are you already
6
back on the
files.
carrier?
Yeah, doesn't take me long.
Okay.
All right, controls groups are all set up. Limpet controllers are on board. I have 400 limpets. I'm ready for tomorrow night. All
Hopefully
righty.
nothing goes wrong.
Well, hopefully my computer decides to stay up for the whole night tomorrow night. We'll see. The other thing, one of the things that happened the past 2 nights is I think during the stream at some point somebody broke it. Well, I say broke into my car, but since I haven't been locking it. It's really they just opened the door. But then again, I don't leave anything in there. So the only reason I knew they were in there is some stuff from one of the internal, storage things was spread out over the seat. But I didn't go out yesterday, so I don't know if it was last night or the night before that they went through the car. But there was nothing for them to take, and therefore they didn't take anything.
It's lucky they didn't just take the car.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a push button car. It needs the key with it. If the key fob is not within range of the car, it won't start.
Yeah.
Makes it a little more difficult to hotwire. It's not that it's impossible. It's still possible. It's just nowhere near as easy. At any rate.
Well, since you're having computer problems,
put your computer
I
in the
would
car.
suggest we go into the surrender break thing.
Well, I'd rather go to where I can mine as efficiently as possible. That way, if I'm limited on time, I get more. And there's no problem. I've got enough shields to get out of there, even if it popped me in the center. It doesn't matter. I can boost and run, no problem.
Okay.
The only thing that I would is I won't have as much to collect because I crashed.
Yeah.
And well, it is what it is. Hopefully it will behave itself for a while. I mean, the last time I had that exception was a couple of months ago, so hopefully it'll be a couple more months before it happens again. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, it has other crashes that it exhibits that are more common, like the boot loop problem. But the boot loop is a symptom, and so is the other one, and it tells me the motherboard is going. How long it lasts? I mean, it could last 1 year, 2 years before it goes completely. If it lasts a year, that'll be great because I'll have a little bit of cash and be able to take care of that. But yeah, we'll see. See what happens. I may have to go into debt for a couple of months before if it really dies. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Have to play it by ear and hope it holds together. In any case, for those of you who came along for the ride this evening, thank you very much for coming along. It was great to have you, and I'm sorry about the computer crash in the middle. There's only so much I can do about that, and right now I don't have the cash to pull it off. I wish I had the cash to rebuild the computer, but I just don't at the moment. So, I just have to accept that from time to time it's going to give me issues. In any case, let's see. Come over here. Camille, Lynn, and Philip, thank you very much for joining me in the voice chat tonight. It's great having you guys along as always. And where the heck is Chris hanging around? Does he desert us?
I think he must have fallen asleep.
Ah.
I think he must have fallen asleep playing his car simulator, car mechanic simulator.
Yeah, that game's kind of hooked and pulled him in. I don't know. Not for me.
It's relaxing.
Yeah, I get that. For me, it would just be annoying. I don't like working on cars to begin with. I'm trying to do it as a game. Forget it. At any rate, that's all I have time for now. We'll pick this up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.
Okay.